Welcome back to Notice and Realize Academy's series, Mastering English Tenses. Uh, the present simple, part 4, using present simple. Learning objectives. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to use the present simple to describe habits, routines, general truths, and schedules. To remember, when should I use the present simple tense? If you remember, when we start talking about the present simple in the first presentation, we said that we use the present simple tense to tell about habits and routines, general truths, and fixed schedules. Now, to start with, we use the present simple tense for habits and routines. So the two keywords here are habits and routines. What are habits and routines? Habits and routines are activities or actions that are repeated regularly, often as part of a daily or weekly schedule. To know more about this, if you look here at the picture illustration, for example, we have like this man. He wakes up at a specific time. Every one of us wake up at a specific time. Then we brush teeth, for example. We wash our faces like that. Then sometimes we exercise, have breakfast, and so on. We have an exercise here. Let's know about John's daily routine. We have to complete this exercise with the verbs in parentheses about John. Don't forget that John is singular, right? So don't forget even that with singular nouns or even the third person singular pronoun, we add s. So, for example, John wakes. We have to add s here at the end of wakes up. So John wakes up at 6:30 a.m. He brushes his teeth and then go to work. John worked from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. At lunch, he eat a sandwich. In the evening, he exercised and have dinner and so on. So you have to complete reading this paragraph or passage, and after that you have um, to answer by adding or not adding s at the end of the verb, then check your answers. Take 2 minutes to answer the exercise. Now check your answers. As you know that the whole paragraph is talking about John's daily routine. So John, it replaces he, which is the third singular pronoun. So as you see here that most of the all of the verbs, they take s at the end. So wakes up, brushes, goes, works, exercises, eats, and so on. All the verbs ends with s. And here, for example, with has, we use has, not have. So this is the first part of the lesson, using the present simple for routines and habits. 2. Using the present simple tense for general truths and facts. So again, we are talking about general truths and facts. What does that mean? The present simple is used to describe facts, laws of nature, and universally accepted principles that are always true, they are always true, or remain the same over time. Now, let's have an idea. Here, I think you remember this example. Water boils at 100 degrees. Don't forget that this is something like it's like fact. So water does not boil, for example, at 50 degrees, but water boils at 100 degrees. So we add s here at the end of the verb. The sun rises in the east, as you see. The sun. So every day the sun rises in the east. So we add s at the end as well, and sets in the west. Again, don't forget, as you are even, you have to focus on two things here, using the present simple tense for general truths and facts, but at the same time, we have to maintain the subject-verb agreement by adding s when the subject is singular. Okay. Now, uh, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb and the present simple. Again, this one's talking about general truths. As you see here, we have the 4 seasons. 4 seasons, they are repeated every year, and we have things that happen like general truths here. So the earth orbit the sun, creating the 4 seasons. In spring, flowers bloom and the weather get warmer. Summer bring long sunny days and bright blue skies. Autumn paint the leaves in warm colors before they fall. Winter bring cold winds, frost, and sometimes snow. This natural cycle repeat, shaping life each year. Now, what you have to do, you have to make sure that the subject agrees with the verb. Right here, for example, Earth, that's singular. So orbit, we have to add an S here. Earth orbits the sun. And the same idea for the other spaces or blanks. Take 2 minutes, think about the answers, and then again check your answers. Now check your answers. As you see, Earth is singular, so it takes S. Flowers, that's plural, so we don't add S. Bloom. Weather, that's again singular, so we add S. Summer, that's singular, again add S. Autumn, that's again singular, so we add S. They, that's talking about leaves, so leaves fall or they fall, that's plural, so we don't add S. Winter, that's again singular, we add S. The cycle, natural cycle, that means here this cycle of starting, for example, with spring, summer, autumn, winter, or the opposite way, repeats. So cycle is singular, we have to add S. I wish that you understand the idea. Now, 3. The present simple for schedules and timetables. Schedules and timetables refer to fixed plans. So we are talking about the plans, right? Fixed plans or events that occur at specific times, often on regular basis. What does that mean? Here, the flight departs. You want to, for example, travel and you have a ticket. Okay, so you have to follow up the timetable. The flight departs at 50 or at 3:51 a.m. So the flight here, don't forget again that flight is singular, so it agrees in number with departs by adding S. The meeting, again, that is singular, starts, don't forget to add S. Don't forget that the flight departs, the meeting starts, and the restaurant opens, like for example a company, school, whatever. So there's a fixed time for opening and a fixed time for closing. So the restaurant opens at 10, that is every day. It's like a schedule, right, or timetable, and closes at 8 p.m. So as you said, so these are schedules and timetables. Now we have another exercise. We have here the business trip schedule. Somebody has got like a business trip and he's got a schedule of that trip. The flight depart at 8 a.m. and arrive at 10:30 a.m. At 11 a.m., passengers complete customs clearance and head to the hotel at noon. The first business meeting start at 2 p.m. and end at 4 p.m. They serve the dinner at 6:30 p.m. Then the evening seminar begin at 7:30 p.m. The event conclude at 9 p.m. and guests return to their rooms by 10 p.m. Again, you have to think about the verbs, and you have to make sure that they agree in number, the subject and the verb. Like for example, again, the flight, that's singular, so we add s, departs. The flight departs at 8 a.m. You have to check the other verbs. Once you are done, check your answers. Now here are the answers. I think it's easy to check them now. That's all for the present simple. Have a good day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And don't forget that next, get ready for a quiz. Review the affirmative form, negative form, the question or interrogative form, and how we use the present simple in general. Now you have a complete thought about it. Get ready for the quiz. It will come soon. Have a good day. Bye bye.